Hello, this is Henry at Black Spaniel Gallery Coins. Today we are going to discuss silver art bars and rounds. Some are very collectible, others are not. So what's the difference? Collectible art bars and rounds are usually desirable to someone other than coin collectors, a second group. What exactly are bars and rounds? They are like coins, and yes, they are rectangular coins, but they do not have a denomination of money printed on them. They are not legitimate coinage. Disney makes some very collectible silver and a few gold art rounds. Coin collectors and collectors of all things Disney both seek these items out. These are limited edition rounds that come in a display case and accompanied by a numbered certificate of authenticity. Of course, can collecting is important. Disney produces rounds that are fine silver, but also silver-plated rounds. Then there is the Snow White series, which was minted in too high of a quantity. Most of the current Disney rounds are made by the Rarities Mint, which also mints collectible Looney Tunes rounds. They are also quite desirable. Coca-Cola is a name that means collectible. So when Coca-Cola mints silver bars and rounds, they produce collectible products. Coca-Cola has a collection of art rounds that show classic antique automobiles. These are well worth collecting. They appeal to the Coca-Cola, automobile enthusiast, and coin enthusiast. Coca-Cola also has its 75th anniversary art bars and rounds. Different bottling plants made unique bars celebrating Coca-Cola's 75th anniversary. One exception was the New Orleans plant, which made a silver round instead of a bar. New Orleans is so rich in history that only a round could support the multiple images required to properly show the area. Other companies like Budweiser and Coors have issued rounds, and Chrysler has its Bill of Rights round that is quite collectible. Private mints and major coin dealers often mint art bars and rounds. These are usually worth about the value of silver. The exceptions are the art rounds from the Alaska Mint. The official Alaska official medallion commands respect in the numismatic world. The reason is probably that this is minted by statute, a law of the state of Alaska authorizing its issue. Each year, an art contest is held to produce an image of Alaskan wildlife. That image is used only for that year's art round. Then the image is put aside. And by law, only the quantity that is demanded in that year can be issued. That image can never be used again. They also issue at the Alaska Mint the Iditarod series. You have to be careful. It's the official Alaska medallion and the official Iditarod that command the value. They make some very similar coins that are quite beautiful, but are worth about what rounds are worth. There are so many rounds out there that one cannot expect them to have a value unless there's some secondary reason.